Hi there, Tracy Perry with Hope for the Journey. Today I wanted to talk about something that therapists really don't like to talk about, but should, especially when we're working with clients with complex trauma. As an Enneagram 3, that's my Enneagram type, um, it's hard sometimes for me to access my emotions. And oftentimes I'm picking up so much on what other people are feeling that I have to step back and really take some time to sort through what my own feelings are in a situation separate from whatever somebody else is feeling around me. And all of us therapists are human and we all dissociate just like our clients do. As a 3, I probably dissociate a little bit more. If you have a history of trauma, then you probably dissociate a little bit more. If you have complex trauma and a dissociative disorder, then as a therapist, it's really important that we talk about this, that you're aware of it, and that that it's not such a stigmatized thing. I know therapists and have worked with therapists as clients that do excellent job. But there seems to be like this, I don't know, there's this double standard that we have oftentimes with our therapist community where we feel like we are supposed to be always present. And if we're not always mindfully present, always in self, that there's actually something wrong. And I'm here to say that that's not true. It's normal for us to dissociate. It actually can be a way, if you're like me and you pick up on other people's emotions really strongly, if you can start to build that muscle where you're able to tell, oh, this is the other person's emotions and not my own, then you actually can feel what it feels like. Like you can feel things in your body when your clients are dissociating. I didn't know this for a long time, and I felt a lot of shame about it. What was happening in session, I would be doing EMDR with clients, and it was only with certain clients, but I would just start getting super tired, like super sleepy, I can barely keep my eyes open, tired. And as soon as they left, I would perk back up, and I was like, thinking I was getting older. Like I don't sleep all that much. And at this point in my life, I didn't realize that that was actually okay for me, that I don't need as much sleep as other people. But so I was like, well, I'm not sleeping 8 hours. So maybe I'm just really tired. And I kind of went into this whole thing of a lot of shame. Maybe I don't like doing EMDR. Maybe there's something wrong with me. And it, when I was in it alone, it was easy to go into a shame spiral. And I remember in EMDR certification work, at some point, my consultant, who happens to be the really wonderful expert in dissociation, Jennifer Madare, who's done a lot of work with the mid assessment. Anyway, she mentioned that this is a really common thing, that therapists can go into trance in response to their clients going into trance, and they'll start to feel really tired. And that's actually a sign that the client is dissociating. Whew, when I figured that out, it was eye-opening for me, and it was super helpful because I stopped shaming myself. I stopped actually looking forward to it because now the clients didn't even have to tell me or show me externally what they were feeling on the outside because I could feel it inside. So as soon as I start getting sleepy with a client, I will definitely stop and explore whether or not they need to ground if they're in their window of tolerance, or can we turn towards the dissociation, or do we need to actually, pause and help them to reground? Like, just kind of depends on how much dissociation is going on. So anyway, I would love to have this conversation, and I would love to encourage people that are, if you're out there working with clients and you start to notice yourself dissociating, to just pause, pay attention to it, seek out consultation, start helping yourself to notice, is this my stuff? Is this my client stuff? That's how we do really good work. It's not that the stuff is coming up. It's not like great therapists don't have stuff coming up. That's not what makes a great therapist. What makes a great therapist is, can you be curious about it? Can you start to understand it? And can you start to have some ways to move out of it if it's something that's getting in the way of the work? Hopefully, this was helpful. Can't wait to hear your stories. Make sure that you reply back and reach out with your comments. Thanks.